No more playing small. Now, this video is going out to all of you that have been on this spiritual journey for quite some time, and you know who you are. And what it means to no longer play small. If you've been on a spiritual journey for a significant amount of time, or I should say, you've been aware of being on a spiritual journey for a degree of time, you've discovered certain things about yourself that may be controversial to the world at large, to the pop culture, whatever, and they've been controversial with yourself. But nonetheless, you've discovered certain things about yourself that have led you to the conclusion that you're much bigger than you once thought you are. And by bigger, I mean there are aspects to yourself that has to do with your soul being that, it's obvious you're not just this 9-to-5 worker, family man, wife, whatever, car salesman. There's a whole lot more to yourself. So I feel like the time has come and gone where we can just sit on our heels and, shove it under the carpet and say, oh, well, that's nice information, understanding, but what do I do with it? Well, what you do with it is you own it. You own yourself. Start owning yourself. I am going to start owning myself. And let it be. Because there's really not a lot of bad that can come from that. You might have some people that ridicule you or say, oh, well, how do you know that's true or this and that? Well, how do they know it's not true? So just speak from your heart and let it fly and see where it goes. Because we just cannot afford, humanity that is, and the whole cosmos as it actually stands, cannot afford for us to play small anymore. We are a part of a cosmic family. We all come from a variety of different places, and we have personas and parts of our being that we had once decided were just fantasy, but are actually more real, in a sense, than who we think we are. So let's start owning that and come from that place, going forward, speaking from essentially a higher place, a place of greater unity with the whole cosmos. And once we do that, we may put out a lot of information and videos or talks or whatever. We may put on a dance that confuses a lot of people, and that's fine, but at least we're dancing the dance. We're moving. We're keeping energy moving, and that is always better, no matter what it is, than becoming stagnant. So own yourself. Don't be small anymore. Be as real as you can be. And that's doesn't matter if you're talking about things that seem even unbelievable to you. Get it out there and let it become a part of the the mix. And it's going to keep evolving and changing into different things anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We can say what we feel right now, and then if we get a clearer, higher perspective later on that says, well, this or that wasn't quite accurate, but this actually was really accurate, what I was saying right here, then fine. But I just wanted to quickly say that to everybody, and I'm also speaking to myself, to stop playing small and to step it up. We need to step it up a whole lot, because otherwise we're going nowhere good. And I know that we're going to go somewhere beautiful beyond imagination, but we still have to step into that. We have to step through that door that's open for us and make it happen. And that comes from our heart's desire, our heart's greatest desire. Thanks for listening, and I'll be talking to you again.